Welcome to Sheringham Golf Club. Founded in 1891 and situated on the stunning North Norfolk coast twixt Pine and Sea, Sheringham Golf Course encompasses everything that is beautiful about the game. A warm welcome awaits members and visitors, young and old. The pride of a hugely talented and enthusiastic team, the course is laid out to the west of the town along rolling, gorse-lined cliff tops. Attention is paid to the club's proud traditions, at the same time as incorporating the desires of the modern golfer. Boasting some of the most memorable views in golf, much of the front nine is set along the awe-inspiring cliff tops, while the final 4 holes are bordered by the North Norfolk Steam Railway. The sight of magnificent steam engines ferrying excited holidaymakers along the coast adds to the unique nature of your round. The clubhouse, originally built in 1912, strikes the perfect balance between historical grandeur and modern comfort. Overlooking the first tee and 18th green, it's the ideal place for members and visitors to compare notes on completed rounds and rounds to come. Out on the course, each hole has its own unique character, creating endless variety and making it the perfect course for players of all abilities. So with that, here is your hole-by-hole guide to Sheringham Golf Course. The relatively gentle par 4 opening hole offers a chance to find your rhythm ahead of some sterner tests to come. A straight tee shot will see you thread the ball between the left and right fairway bunkers. Your approach to a well-guarded green surrounded by gorse and greenside bunkers will tend to play with the ball slightly above your feet. The elevated green slopes from back to front, and a tricky 2-putt awaits for any approach left above the pin. Hole 2, your first par 5, and it's a tough one. While there is plenty of fairway for the shorter hitter to find, those looking to go long face 2 fairway bunkers to the left and a large swale to the right. There's a centrally placed fairway pot bunker to negotiate with your second, and with your approach shot, you will not want to explore the 3 greenside bunkers. The beautiful par 4 third hole is positioned high above the town's proud lifeboat station. The generous fairway invites attack, but beware. Difficult rough, bunkers, and even the North Sea are all waiting to swallow up any wayward strike. A good tee shot could still leave you a tricky second to the well-guarded green with 2 bunkers to its right. A slight ridge along the green makes sure that this hole remains a challenge from start to finish. There's great fun to be had on the short par 4 fourth. Tee shots to a sloping fairway from the right must avoid the cannily placed fairway bunker, after which your second shot will be a semi-blind approach to a slightly raised green guarded by bunkers to the front, with a sharp runoff to the right and gorse to the rear. The 5th hole, par 4, plays off the highest tee on the course and boasts some of the most spectacular views in UK golf, and is named Fulmars after the seabirds that nest high in the cliffs. A long straight drive should avoid left and right fairway bunkers, as well as a potential cliff-face drop to the beach below. The green may be free of bunkers, but it is stubbornly defended by a large bank to the right. Another long green has witnessed many a 3-putt. The 6th hole is named Old Hythe after the lowest point in the cliffs where the town's lifeboat was housed and launched in the early 1900s. The elevated tee position gives you a wonderful view of the course and out to sea. Fingers crossed for a favourable wind, as this pretty par 3 is a potential card wrecker. Anything from a driver to a mid-iron could be needed off the tee to get you onto the sloping green and to avoid the 2 front bunkers standing sentry. The par 5 7th is the longest hole on the course and runs alongside the sea from tee to green. The uphill tee shot requires a good drive to avoid the right-hand fairway bunker, and your blind second should be aimed just right of the marker post to leave you a well-positioned approach shot. Accurate club selection is essential next if you are to carry the bunker lurking some 60 yards short of the long putting surface. Hole 8 is a delightful par 3 which marks a change of direction as you turn back towards the clubhouse. Played slightly uphill to an angled green well defended by deep bunkers, selecting the right club off the tee can be a poser with varying crosswinds often in play. The front 9 is rounded off with the par 4 9th, named Upchurch after the golf club's original benefactors. The fairway is concealed from view as you stand on the tee, but there's more room to your left than you may think, and the sloping fairway will help gather your ball in that direction. A blind second shot is also a possibility as the green nestles down at the end of the fairway. Bunkers right and left guard the sloping approach to a largely flat putting surface. Hole 10 provides a stiff test to start the inward 9. Open your shoulders with your best drive off the tee, and you will still be left with a long second if you're to attempt to reach the green. Once on, the tricky 2-tiered green provides its own set of challenges as it slopes from left to right. The 11th and shortest hole on the course is a classic par 3. This is a must-hit green surrounded by 5 bunkers and steep runoffs. Accurate club selection in the face of swirling sea breezes is essential if you're to place well on the long green which slopes from back to front. The par 4 12th is a left-to-right dogleg and is a driver's delight. From the elevated tee, you'll look to thread your drive between fairway bunkers, leaving you an inviting approach shot to the long apron and green. Stay straight to avoid the 2 greenside bunkers and don't overclub or dense rough at the back of the green awaits. Hole 13, a short par 4, dogleg slightly right to left. Even the best of drives will present you with a tough uphill second shot. The right side of the fairway gives the best approach to a narrow green, but beware the punishing gorse along that same side. The bunker to the front left of the green is a trap set for any approach coming up short. Hole 14 is named Dead Man's after the bodies of shipwrecked smugglers rumoured to be buried in the woods beyond, but making the fairway from the tee on this par 4 shouldn't fill you with too much fear. A precision drive down the left-hand side is rewarded with the best approach to the green with a medium iron. The long green can only be hit by avoiding the cleverly placed bunkers. Hole 15. Welcome to the first of Sheringham's Poppy Line holes, running alongside the stunning Steam Railway. This dazzling par 3 is often played with the prevailing wind behind, so careful club selection will be rewarded. Aim to play just short and allow your ball to run on over the apron to the green. Too much club or a mishit can find you in one of the difficult greenside bunkers. The 16th is a picturesque par 4 played over a gorse-filled valley. Shorter hitters will need to hit a driver at the marker post, whereas longer hitters may wish to club down to find the middle of the fairway. On approach, watch out for the cluster of greenside bunkers. The large green slopes gently to the right, making putting more of a challenge than might initially appear. Hole 17. What train? A stunning par 4, it was here in 1920 that Joyce Wethered famously kept her composure when putting to win the English Ladies' Championship, apparently not even noticing the huge steam train chuffing by. A good drive here just inside the right should allow your ball to hold on the sloping fairway and leave a slightly uphill shot to the picturesque raised green nestled into a wooded hillside. The green slopes front to back and has a hazardous collecting area to the right that can leave you with a challenging chip to get up and down. The 18th. A classic par 4 to complete your experience of this wonderful clifftop course. Drive straight at the marker post. Anything long and left might just find a nasty fairway bunker, and you should have an apparently simple downhill second. However, this is into a green that slopes away from you as well as from left to right, and is guarded in front by a large, deep bunker. The regulation 4 strokes is always a very honourable way to finish your round here at Sheringham Golf Club. Your round complete. Time now to retire to the clubhouse and reflect on your own individual experience of one of the best kept secrets in golf. Enjoy some refreshment and take in some of the history on display inside. You're now in the company of such names as Gary Player, Sandy Lyle, and even Scott of the Antarctic. We are sure you'll be back, and you will be made very welcome.